Hello, Jack Bergstrom, coach, speaker, author of the upcoming book, Mastering the Art of Business by Referral. I want to answer some general questions about business by referral in this episode. I call this an episode of these videos. So, business by referral, why would you care? So, let's say you're a service professional. You provide a service somehow in your business. What is it like to have a business by referral? Your leads come to you pre-qualified, pre-sold. Typically, they're already ready to hire you. There's a lot less stress. You're dealing with the right kinds of clients. You're dealing with higher-end clients that expect great customer service and are much less price-sensitive. You're getting those clients through much lower stress channels, basically by networking with folks that you know and yourself and like and trust. It is a much, much better way to do business once you get it established. You could be a cold calling demon and you love doing that. You could be fantastic at doing online marketing, and that's a great thing to do too. There's lots of ways to grow a business, and I've trained people to do all of them. I've done all of them myself. Business by referral is my favorite way to do business still, whenever I possibly can. How long does it take? Let's say you commit to doing business by referral. How long till you start to see tangible results? Typically, you'll start to feel predictable results within about 3 months. That means you can start to see business coming in by referral completely differently than it used to be within 2 to 3 months. Sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little less. Typically, you can have your business transitioned over to business by referral, where you're making a great income in much less time with much less stress than you used to in about 12 months. That's about how long I would expect it to take. Fully developed in business by referral, where you're dominating your local market, that could take 2 to 3 to even 5 years. But if you're dominating your local market in any kind of a decent business, you're making some serious money. And to be doing that by referral, that's fantastic. So whenever I go to work with a client these days, I spent most of my life as a C-suite coach, coaching top executives, getting past issues that were stopping them or getting the next level in their business or taking their business someplace else. I was their secret weapon, if you will. But early in my career, I was a coach for smaller business. And later in the career, now, I'm also again a coach for small business or smaller business, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small business. I've got some pretty simple goals really for my clients now. So generally I want them to get to the point as quickly as they can. They're making about $150,000 a year. In most parts of the U.S., if they're making $150,000 a year, that's not their revenue, that's their income pre-tax. They're able to live a decent lifestyle with that. Now, there's a couple markets, or I guess about 4 in the U.S., where that really has to be $250,000 a year, even 3, to have that same level, what I would call a nice entry-level income. I want you to be able to have 6 weeks off per year. If you can't have 6 weeks off per year, you're definitely doing something wrong. Also, if you want to, almost every business can work around 4 days per week. Still want you to do at least 40 hours, maybe even 50. But what would it be like if you could make $250,000 a year, working 50 hours a week, but doing that in 4 days a week, and have a 3-day weekend every week, and have 6 days off, 6 weeks off per year? It's not terrible. The biggest thing, though, of business referral is you're going to have a lot less stress in your life. It's a much more predictable way of getting your business, much less stressful, much more pleasurable. The things that you're doing to sustain that business are delightful in comparison. Again, you might find cold calling delightful. You might find door knocking delightful. If so, don't let me, say that can't be a great way to do business, because it can be. I've done door knocking. It's very successful. I've done cold calling. It's very successful. It's just not how I choose to do business now, and it isn't what I call delightful ways of building business. If it is, sorry if I might have insulted you. Anyway, those are just some random thoughts of business by referral. I'm using these videos to start to put together ideas for my intro to my book, and to other aspects about it. So these are just some thoughts that were coming to me today as I sat down and said, okay, what do I want to talk about? I don't know if I could get my passion across on these videos yet, but I'm working on it. Jack Bergstrom, wishing you all the best.